Wind's blowing harder now, seems we're running out of time.
All right, so here it is. The trip is actually happening. At first it looked like I was going to have another transaction, but that prospect didn't turn out, so now the trip is on, which is exciting news. Of course, I would have stayed in town if I would have had the transaction and postponed the trip. But here is, let me just show you really quick what the route will be. Here I have a countdown, as you can see, 5 days, 22 hours, 11 minutes. It's very exciting to me. Yes, I have a countdown because it's that exciting to me. So where we're going to go is, let's start out right here. So the first day, so I have to do 2 legs, as you can see here. I have to do 2 legs because Google doesn't allow me 1 leg. So this is the first leg of the trip, and this is the second leg of the trip here. And one of the big things here on this trip is the Lolo Pass from Idaho to Montana, which I'm really looking forward to. And then also the Highway of the Sun, I think it's called, in Montana, which is towards the Glacier Park. So we're starting out here in LA. Let me just get this a little bit zoomed in here. And let me get rid of this here. Okay, so we're starting out in LA, and the first day I'm going to push as far as I go because I'm fresh and ready. You know, that's usually when you go the furthest. So we go all the way up to 395 to Middlegate, and then 50, and the Highway 50 is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. It's also a haunted road here. Where is it? Right here. Ghosts and Legends of Nevada's Highway 50, Haunted America. Wow. Ooh, so I want to see what I see there. But another thing I'm going to see there is sceneries like these if you go by sunset. And actually, I should be there around sunset time going to Eureka. This is just before Eureka here. So this is right in here. From Middlegate, back here is Fallon. I was going to go to Fallon first, but I cut some miles down. So this road right here is absolutely gorgeous. So Eureka would be, the target is my first night. From there, I would go north towards Boise, Idaho, which is right up there. So all this, I'm sure, is up. I've never been on this road here before, so all this, I'm sure, is very scenic and beautiful, and I can barely wait to get there. Now I'm coming from the south going north, while my backup comes from the east here, from Rock Springs here, and it heads west and meets me in Boise. That's Anna and Jared. Those are my, part of my ex-in-laws, and they're fantastic people. I love them to death. And so anyway, from Boise, we're going to go up. I'm going to check out Boise because it's the most overvalued real estate market currently in America. Some people say 73% overvalued because everybody ran there during the pandemic. But anyway, no real estate talk today. So we're going to go up this road here. This is the 95 and go all the way. Beautiful, beautiful. If you see close up here, beautiful terrain here going up here. This is going to be really exciting. And we're going up to Grangeville and then up to Kooskia. Kooskia is right here. This is Kooskia. And now here, this is where the Lolo Pass starts, which is this road right here. Where was it? The Lolo Pass right here. By the way, with the Butler maps, this is the best way to see things. Right in here is Boise. And the Lolo Pass would be right here. This one here is the Lolo Pass. So Butler maps are maps for motorcyclists, if in case you don't know. Mr. Butler, I guess it's Mr. Butler, maybe Mrs. Butler, sends out motorcyclists every year to search for the best paved motorcycle roads. And they grade them in different colors, yellow, orange, and red. I think orange is the best. So this here is supposedly one of the best here, right here. And this is that road right here, the 12. Now, this is 98 miles of just sheer amazing views, vistas, sceneries that I've heard of. It's just supposed to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to it. So we're going to be riding up there. This is Lolo right here. And from Lolo, we're going to go north towards the Glacier Park. And we're going to go boldly, let's see here, where it is. will boldly go where many men have gone before, but very few have returned. Now you might ask, why did they not return from Kalispell, Montana? Not because they were murdered or eaten by a bear, because they met women there and settled. So I've been told, and people talk a lot anyway. So if you can confirm that, let me know. Then from Kalispell, we're going to go down back this way, I assume. I mean, Jared is going to be in charge of that because he knows this area really well. He's been through there many times, so I'm assuming we're going down this way. We're going to Ovando, and we're going to Bozeman, which is right down here. And again, most likely, I let these guys decide. We might even have this route here, for example. There we go. This looks better to me. And then go down here to Bozeman, and from Bozeman we're going to go to Yellowstone. So Yellowstone is the first time I've been in there. I've never been to Yellowstone. So Yellowstone is the West Yellowstone entrance right here. Apparently is open, and I'm not sure if you can go through. This would be amazing if you go through here, the 191. That would be absolutely amazing. I think that's the way we're going to go. And then we're going to head down to Jackson. Right here is Jackson, right here. And from Jackson, we're going to head down to Rock Springs, which is, where is it now? Right here is Rock Springs. Okay, right here. So here, this is where my friends live, and we're going to hang out there for a couple of days. I invited myself. And that's going to be a lot of fun because I always love to see those guys. And then after that, continuing on my own probably, is going to be down to the 191, which is Duchesnay, which is also a very beautiful road. And I believe, let me see, it is actually on here, if I'm not mistaken. It would be right down here. This is the 191. So this is also rated by Butler as one of the more scenic roads here. So this is something I definitely look forward to. So this is going to Duchesnay. That's what they call it, Duchesnay. And again, this was the first leg. So the first leg was 2,227 miles. The second leg, which is over here, is approximately another 1,169 miles. So total is probably around 3,400, a total trip, something like that. You know. So from Duchesnay, right here, from Duchesnay, we're going to go all the way down here to Hanksville. Hanksville is another beautiful. The Highway 24 is a beautiful road. It's very scenic, especially at sunset or at sunrise. This right here, this stretch is absolutely fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite roads in America that I've ridden so far. Then down here, we would go to the staircase, Escalante Staircase, and go all the way down here. And I may go into, let me see here, where is it? Some friends of mine just moved to Arizona, to Prescott, so I may visit them, but they're literally just putting in the furniture, so it might be a little bit too soon. They're literally just moving in. So I'm going to go through Prescott here, and then also Cedar City. And then from Cedar City, I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to go back. Like I said, I might go to Prescott, but maybe not. That would be more over on this side here, right here, Prescott Valley down here. And then I would just shoot back over either to Amboy and make my way back. So this would be the total trip. Now, there's another trip I had planned before this route, which also I think for motorcyclists would be a great trip, and that'd be a 1 week trip or 6-day trip, which would be this one here. So this one would be a similar starting point from, again, from LA, going through here and going to Middlegate, Eureka, going up to Boise, same thing we just had, and in Grangeville. And I guess you could go up to the Lolo Pass and then come back and then head out to the west coast all the way to Tillamook. And from Tillamook, literally, you can take the entire coast straight down, and that is a beautiful ride. That anything north of San Francisco, even the Pacific Coast Highway from LA to San Francisco is beautiful, but north of San Francisco, the Pacific Highway is even more amazing. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I went through there many years ago. So that would be another beautiful ride through here. Of course, you know, here it's going to be a little more difficult to get motels because it's busy, especially in summertime, but now September is usually the best month to travel because you have, in the higher elevation, you don't have the cold temperatures yet. In the lower elevation, it's not as hot anymore, so September is usually the best. Because in some of these elevations, we're going to be like at 9,000 feet, so it's going to be, we might see some snow, you know, when you go up to Montana. Obviously in the glaciers. So anyway, this is the trip that I had planned. That was the one before, and this one is 2,600 miles, and the other one is about 3,400 miles. I am excited. It's only a few more days. Right here, we've got the counter, 5 days, 22 hours, and I am gonna be out of here Saturday morning early. Later, more.
She'll never look for it, but she'll never run away. Lonely road goes on and on. Wind's blowing harder now. Seems we're running out of time. A blessing in disguise, it would seem to be. But I wish she'd wake from the stream. Baby, can't you see? Been standing here